Are you a little interested in this new Clubhouse hype that everyone is talking about? Maybe you haven't got the invitation yet and you have heard that you need an invitation in order for you to use the application. Well, look no further. I have put up a guide, or I'm going to show you how to walk through the app so you also can feel that you know what people are talking about when they are talking about Clubhouse. Maybe also you don't have an iPhone, but you really want to be on the platform. But if you don't have an iPhone, it's not open for you yet. So I have your back, as I said, and we're going to walk through on the mobile phone this new application. Guys, a disclaimer though, I'm not a professional, I'm not a Clubhouse pro or anything. I just want to make you prepared for the Clubhouse entrance when you are coming to this platform later on. And maybe if you maybe already are on the platform, maybe you want to get some new insights on how you can use the platform, etc. But I am not a professional. I don't earn a ton of money from this platform yet, but maybe it will come in the future. But either way, so this is here for you to explore the platform with me. Before we move on into the application, we need to clear out what is Clubhouse, because Clubhouse is a very special application. I would compare it to a 3-part conference call, or a conference call inside your application or your phone when you are connecting a lot of people into your phone. That's the closest I can compare it to. Yeah, like how the function is, but it is actually a mixture from that conference call with podcasting. So it is a mixture of everything blend together in a nice little cocktail. I see that this platform have huge potential. Maybe you can see that too. Leave a comment below if you also feel that this platform can have a huge potential. But first, I think that for me, what I see with this platform is that I can grow an intimacy with my audience, and I can also grow and really get personal with my followers, which means that we all crave social gatherings, and we all crave people to connect with. And I see that this platform really allows you to get that feeling together with your followers, or get that progress with your followers, so you can be very tight with them. So let's dive into this application in your iPhone right now, and let's have a walkthrough how the app looks like. Let's start this application and see what's inside of this. Okay, Clubhouse. Choof. Okie dokie. So we are now inside this platform. So we will have a walkthrough how it looks like. But first, when you are entering your Clubhouse application, you're going to fill out and let Clubhouse know what interests you have. If you're interested in environmental questions, if you are interested in marketing, business, soccer, you name it. Everything you can choose inside here. So that's the first step when you are entering here. And also, to get an invitation, you need to have a person's telephone number, but more on that when we are into the invitations button. But either way, here we are on the front page. And what's on this front page? First, you have some scheduled content or rooms that people are going to have today. So there you have on top here. And I can press on it and I can, share it, I can tweet it, copy the link and everything here. So this is where you can see some newly scheduled content. You can also, as I saw there, you can put a notification bell if you want to get notified when this is live. Okay, if we move further down to this little application, we now get a ton of rooms we can enter here. And this is a room, for instance, Facebook Marketing Secret. There's a room that I've seen is always online, but the people who are on this are talking on this live is not always talking. It's because they are just on top there to get people to follow them. Either way, up here we have one room here that says Entrepreneurial Millionaire Secrets. If we want to enter this room, we just press on it and we enter the room. But we will do that soon. At the bottom we have Start a Room button, and there you can start your own room. If we press on that, we can see that we have a button that says Open. That means basically that your room is open for everyone that wants to join your room and your Clubhouse talk. So that everyone can join. You can have social. Here it says start a room with people I follow. So if they follow you and you follow them, people can jump into the call. And you can have it closed. Then you can choose which people you want to be able to join your call. You can press add a topic, and then you can write about what is your talk or your room going to be about. Are you going to talk about environment? Are you going to talk video? Are you talking what are you talking about actually? So, and then you can then go live if you want. If we move into a closed room, for instance, we open like a social one. We just write test here, set topic, and then let's go. Now we are inside the application, and here we get a lot of different options. Now I saw that Tom is coming inside here. I'm going to answer him. Hej Tom, jag gör en test.
Aha, vad bra!
Eller hur? Jag gör en tutorial på online på YouTube, vet du. Men det är bra att du är med här, för då kan jag visa hur det går till. Ja, men det här var ju, this was fantastic. So Tom was inside my group. Either way, this is now we have a walkthrough here. You can then in the button that I was muting myself. Very important when you get the opportunity to speak inside a room. Always mute yourself when you are not talking. Okay, you have a little plus sign down here, so you can ping someone into the room. You can then let people know that you're inside this room and this is very interesting. So you can send them a ping. Yeah, basically. So you can also raise a hand here. When you are entering a room, you can raise your own hand, or you can allow other people that are inside your room to talk, and then you're going to see them here, so they are able to speak with you. So you are allowing them to speak. And then you have some dots here. You can let visitor in, report a recent speaker, everything there. You can search for a room, and then you can, down to the left, leave quietly. You don't need to, I'm leaving this room. No, you can just leave quietly. So, and you have guidelines and stuff like that up here. And you can read the community guidelines if that's something that you are into. Okay, but this was my little test, and we can leave this. Okie dokie. So now we see that I'm in the up in this little test, or I have been featured on my home screen. Okay, let's move forward. We have down to the right, we can invite people that are online right now to have a talk with you, and then you can invite them into our room for you. So that's a good thing. Okay, up to the left, you can press on the little search icon, and here you can find rooms or people that you might want to be involved in and look into. So inside here, you can find people or rooms that you want to follow and want to engage with. You can search for other clubs too. Let's go back, and then here. This is the golden nuggets. If you haven't got an invitation yet, here is where other people find their invitation to send to you. A little letter with a star on. Let's press on that. So I have 3 invites right now, which means that if I have a telephone number for a person, I can invite them into Clubhouse. And then I have my friends here that I have on my phone, so I can send an invitation for them. But you need to check first so they have an iPhone and that you have their telephone number. Otherwise, you can't send them an invite. But yeah, make sure that you are not wasting invite for someone that don't have an iPhone. I'm just saying. Because they are quite hard to get. If you want to get an invite to send to people, you need to engage in other people's talks in their rooms. That is something you need to do, and you also need to host your own rooms, and then you're going to collect your invites so you can spread the invite love out to your community. Okay, move forward. Next to that little button, we have upcoming rooms for you. Maybe something that you have planned, or rooms that someone else has scheduled. And at the top, you can choose all upcoming for you. That is basically what Clubhouse is recommending for you, or my events. So if I have scheduled any events, I can go in here and then start it when it's ready to get started. When the clock is turning the time that I have said that I'm going live, well, here it's going to be, and I can then go press live from here. And I also want to highlight here that up to the right, you can schedule your own room, and here you can put in co-hosts that you want to be able to, talk with you, and also let people in to talk when in this room. So yes, and that was that little button. And then, like on all social media platforms, you have a notification bell, and also inside Clubhouse. Nothing spectacular here, but yeah, you can see here what's happened if someone followed you, if someone have scheduled an event that maybe you want to join. You can see everything here. And also we can press on our little profile picture up to the right. And here, my friend, here is the only place you can put text inside this application, and then use it carefully and use it in a way that really attracts people. Of course, like on all social media platforms, you have to have in mind what can you bring to other people, what value can you bring to them. And also, of course, inside Clubhouse, choose a picture that is very appealing and it stands out in the crowd. That's very important. Some people put a colorful ring out around their pictures. You can do a lot of things basically to stand out, but have a wonderful smile and smile to the camera and have eye contact. Now I don't have eye contact, but you can see that I'm enjoying life, and that is something I want to contribute to the world. So that's why I chose that picture. Maybe I change it in the future. Either way, here you can see how many followers you have, how many you are following, of course, and the first 2 or 3 lines is very crucial for your people to know what you are doing. So when you are inside a room, the first 2-3 sentences people are going to see when they're looking at you, and so your profile picture and your first sentences are very important inside here, and they're going to determine if they want to know more about you or if they're just going to throw you in the trashes. No, not literally, but you know what I'm meaning. You know what I'm saying. If they are going to decide if they want to follow you or not. So have something spectacular here, so people also know what they can expect from you. And also put a tagline like, how can I benefit from following you in my own life? Like I put in, I help you master video for social media like a boss. So that's very important to, add to your bio, so people know how you also can help them. Also put up links and handles to other social media platforms. If you're on TikTok, Instagram, all these platforms, LinkedIn, put it here. Also, if you have numbers that matter, say, are you an influencer, are you something of value, put it here too, I promise you. Also, if you have been featured on anything, I have been featured in newspapers and television here in Sweden, so I put up that. And also let people know what you do on Clubhouse. Do you host weekly events, or do you host Q&As? What do you do here? When can I tune in to listen to you? That's very important too. Also, contact information, of course. How can I get in contact with you? How can I get more information about you? Do you have a website? Do you have places I can go? Can I email you? How can I get in contact with you if I want to work with you, or if I want to know more how you can help me? Important stuff here. In the bottom you see you can put in your Instagram handle and your Twitter account handle, of course, so people can connect with you there. I really, you should really use that, of course. In the bottom, you also see who sent you the invite. Marie Vigundsjö was sending. She was very lovely to send me an invite. I'm very, very grateful for that. Thank you, Marie. So I could join this wonderful community. Okay, up to the right you have a little settings button, and here actually you can't do so many settings yourself. It's just for Clubhouse owns privacy policy and community guidelines and everything. The only thing you can change here is your interest. You can change if you don't want to be engaged in travel rooms anymore. Maybe you want to be in business. Okay, then you can change that. But you can also connect and disconnect to your social media handles and log out, of course. And guys, please, I preach this everywhere. Do not have notifications anywhere. I can't even understand how people have notifications. We are so stressed and we are so freaked out in this society right now, and you do not need the notifications. Please, you really do not need the notifications. Turn everything off from Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. You should have control over your life. You shouldn't be dragged into all these social media platforms, and they want your attention. So please do not give that to Clubhouse either. Just a little side note, because I see how many people are stressed, and when you're out eating or have a coffee with a friend, it's just on their phone. I get crazy. I can't stand being with people that have notifications on their phone. Please. Okay, let's move on. And that was just a little side note, so to see. Okay, let's go in and watch a room. Now, Clubhouse is not going to be very nice to me because they say you can't record your speeching. So no, we should not record it. But I just want to show you how it looks like when you're entering a room. Okay, let's take this entrepreneur millionaire secrets. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. And so here they're talking.
So I was able to create social media kindness day to use.
So they are talking about different stuff. You can press on different speakers and see their contact information. You can see their view. You can go and watch their full profile here. You can follow them. You can see how many followers they have, etc. You can also see the people who are speaking here. And the people on top, they are the one who are speaking in this event. So this is very important to know, because these people are allowed to speak. But in the bottom here, you have all the people who are listening to this room. So in this room it was a lot of people here, and down in the bottom you can raise your hand if you want to say something. Hopefully they accept you. But in groups like this that are huge, no, they're probably not going to allow you to speak. And you can also see with the green dots, they are the people who are moderating the groups that can allow you to join. And you can, when you are accepted as a speaker, you can mute and unmute yourself to be able to speak. Mute yourself when you are not speaking, okay? And you can then leave quietly. You can also, as I said, ping people into the room with a plus sign. So we can leave this quietly. So that was basically everything from this platform, and I would love to know, I will stop that recording. I would love to know more from you. Are you going to use this Clubhouse for your business, and how are you going to implement it into your business in that case? Share it with us below in the comment section. I would love to hear how we can support each other also on Clubhouse, and share your handle below and how we can benefit from joining your rooms. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!